Imagine you're a man who's walked enough miles to have stories etched into your bones. Maybe you're flirting with 50, maybe you've nudged 60. You've carved out a career, carried scars from past loves, and collected wisdom the hard way. Then one day, she appears, a woman a generation younger, vibrantly alive, magnetic in that fresh-faced way only youth can muster. And suddenly, the world seems to tilt toward her energy. She laughs at your dry wit, lingers in your gaze, probes with questions that feel like gentle invitations to reveal yourself. In that charged silence, you feel the spark of possibility, an intoxicating blend of pride and pulse. But here's the trap: instead of leaning into your years-honed power, you begin to contort. You shave down the edges of your personality to fit her swirling orbit. You start adopting her slang, chasing her trends, even forcing laughter at memes that mean nothing to you. Unseen, almost before you realize, you slip from being a pillar of calm confidence into an eager performer, desperate for applause. The magnetism drains. She doesn't reject you out of spite, her instincts simply no longer sense the solid ground she first discovered in you. This isn't a sermon on shame or ageism. It's a blueprint for safeguarding your dignity when youth's allure beckons. It's about honoring the reservoir of experience you carry, not sacrificing it for a fleeting thrill. Today, we'll dissect the 3 most common missteps mature men make with younger women, and how a man grounded in stoic resolve moves through temptation like a fortress. 1. Resist the urge to shrink yourself. One of the subtlest errors is the impulse to become one of her crowd. You start mirroring her playlist, pretending to care about influencers you've never heard of, or laughing at jokes that don't land for you. This shape-shifting stems from a fear of invisibility. If I'm not cool in her world, I'm out. Yet the very thing that drew her in wasn't familiarity, it was contrast. Your steady cadence, measured pauses, and the calm confidence of a life fully lived created a gravitational pull. When you dilute that, you become interchangeable with any 20-something. Instead, stay anchored. If she chats about a TikTok trend you despise, simply smile and say, "That sphere moves too fast for me. I prefer things that stand the test of time." In that moment, you reclaim authority. Remember, a tree that bends to every breeze loses the strength that made it shelter. 2. Don't volunteer as her emotional band-aid. Caring listeners are rare, but rushing to soak up her drama turns you into a therapist, not a partner. You lend an ear when she recounts heartbreak, jump in with advice, maybe even drop everything at midnight to console her. You think you're building intimacy. Really, you're becoming her safety net, and that breeds dependency, not desire. True stoic presence means observing without absorbing. Let her navigate her own storms and witness how she steadies herself. If she's stuck, a simple, "I trust you'll handle this" signals respect for her agency. You're not indifferent, you're confident enough to stand apart, giving her space to grow and showing that your piece isn't up for negotiation. This mindset shift elevates you from caretaker to compass. 3. Stop chasing approval. Compliments, endless texting, shifting your opinions to match hers, every concession chips away at your sovereignty. The minute you anchor your self-worth to her validation, you hand her the remote control. She senses it and instinctively tests your limits. Slow replies, mixed signals, they're not punishments but experiments to see if you'll cave. A stoic man knows silence wields more potency than pandering. If her response lag spans hours, use that time to immerse yourself in your world: books, work, silent reflection. You're not playing games, you're affirming that your life doesn't pause for anyone's mood. When your compass is internal, not hinged on someone else's nod, you radiate an unspoken authority. That is far more seductive than any performative chase. The stoic path forward. This isn't a checklist of tricks, it's a philosophy of self-possession. You've earned your authority through years of trial, triumph, and quiet reflection. Youth's energy will always be intoxicating, but the real power lies in standing tall in your own orbit, unhurried, unwavering, unapologetically you. So the next time you feel the thrill of her interest, remember, less imitation, less rescue, less pursuit. More stillness, more boundaries, more self-trust. Because a man who needs nothing from another commands everything.